Alright, here's going to Anthopants. We're on day 124 of the Blaze. Oh my gosh. No Death Mania challenge? I didn't do it. Oh, gotta actually put a code in to get to Mania. That's how crazy it is. Can't just open the game and play on Mania. Doesn't let you do it. Yeah. Whew. Oh. Oh. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how long I last today. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, how's it going, Sargo? Yeah, we got to 8 yesterday, but I failed at the nail section in the elevator. Which was, yeah, a painful failure, but yeah, we did hit 8 yesterday, so I think that's the 5th time I've done it on stream. TJ from Pa, how's it going? Let me see you. Yeah, speaking of which, speaking of getting the no death, oh man, yeah, I saw the 7 elevator in the 8 run, and yeah, the no sword with Axel, really, such a good run to have a no death on when you no sword the kickboxers. Crazy stuff, man. Oh jeez. Yeah, I know. Does the air feel fresher? You know? God, does the air always smell this good? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, really good run. Year 8 looked so good too. Like, it just looked smooth. It didn't look like there was like, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, 8's like no joke to get through, and you just made it look like a joke. And it's just one of those things where it's like sometimes it's just like it's gonna look like a struggle, and sometimes it's gonna look like super smooth. And oh geez, yeah, you just gotta be good enough to be able to have those runs in the first place. Or it's like you got the strats down, you know what to do when the guys are acting up, and then you just make it look smooth and easy. And it's the same thing with 7 elevator. When like you don't have sword, you know, you should lose. You should lose, and then you don't lose. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah. And even that you made look easy. It's like, oh, good stuff, man. Yeah, everything's a bit better, yeah. Oh, yeah, but yeah, that Zamza section in 8 elevator is the one that kind of like, I think really any character is like has a little bit of trouble with that section. That section can really like throw you for a loop. Oh geez, Tomboy Fight, how's it going? I did see it. I haven't had like a chance to like really mess with it. Because I don't like just like straight off the bat implementing like new strategies on 7 when I'm that close to elevator that I can mess up. Soldier King, thank you for the 124 bits. In honor of the 124th day. Yeah, 124th day that we've been at this. Oh, but yeah, but it's like, you know, kind of like what I was telling people, and it's the same thing for like you too, TJ, where like getting that first, no death 7 is really tough, and getting like the second one is almost as tough. Then getting like the third one now happens pretty soon afterwards. Then after that, it's like almost starts becoming a little bit more regular. Like there's all these little micro things that happen in 7 Elevator that you just can't know about or predict or know what to do in your first like 100 runs. and then after that, you start being like, oh, I need to like now I'm like double tapping attack on the jet section of 7 Elevator. I'm just like single tapping the jump, hoping that I get it pulled off, that I don't lose an input, and then I'm double tapping the like punch because I was losing so many of my like jump kicks to that. And you just learn little tricks too. Like you get all the guys underneath you, and you learn like little things on like how to try and lure like 1 or 2 of the guys out, and how to back yourself up when there's like a guy still out, when there's like a jet there, and just all sorts of little stuff like that. Have I watched Ricochet? BC Driver? Yeah, Ricochet's got Denzel Washington and John Lithgow in it. I have seen Ricochet. If that's the movie that I'm thinking about. And I did watch A Very Jonas Christmas this morning. And although I would say it was better than I thought it was going to be, I don't know if I would suggest it to people. Of like, there's so many, there's a lot of Christmas movies out there that are much, much better than the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie. Here's where I die. Okay. How's it going, Scoop? You've seen all 123 days? You're not crazy. I have also been here for all 123 days. And we are now on the 124th day. Scoop, are you Scoop Arcade? Was it Scoop or Scoops? I think it was Scoop Arcade. Are you Scoop Arcade or are you different Scoop? Yeah, Scoop Arcade came up with Sword Strat on 7 Elevator. It's true. I agree with you, Soj King. I think if somebody's watching non-stop straight Christmas movies, like I have been, then yeah, you gotta like be like, okay, you're the same one. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, TJ from Paw just got through, just did a no death with Axel on Mania. Pulled it off yesterday. Was normally using the sword strat. Yesterday did not have sword for the kickboxer section and still pulled it off. But still, for the most part, we all use the sword strat still to get through 7 Elevator. Except for those rare moments where somebody just bosses their way right through it. It's so cool. What a cool way of getting it. Man. Gosh, I get emotional just thinking about it. Alright. Keep it together. Keep it together, Anthopants. I didn't kill him. Oh, you saw me do it live. Nice. Yeah. Didn't even need, yeah. Sword. I don't need no stinking sword. Oh. Oh man. Oh, you gotta love this game. What other game, you know? What other game is like that? It's so difficult. You kind of need certain strategies to work out for you. Otherwise, like your chances are like 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000. You know. But those times that it doesn't work out and then you pull it off, it's like there's really not a whole lot of other games that like really allow you to like get that good at the game. Oh jeez. Okay. Yeah, I'll just I'm just gonna ignore. And I'm a little on the tired side today, but it doesn't seem to affect my playing too much. For this night only, I will have the silent night. Oh, that's nice of you. That's nice of you, Sochkin. Oh, Shargo beat it? Yeah. Shargo beat it with Skate? Yeah. My life with Skate when I was 15, but there was no cameras around back in the 90s. Yeah, that's just it. Back in the 90s, back before there was proof, everyone had done everything. Yeah. You know? The year was 1984. I was 2 years old. My competitor, Bruce Lee. Guess who won that fight? That's right. Unfortunately, video cameras did not exist back then. It's like Bruce Lee on this side, Chuck Norris on that side. I just jumped, did a double kick with my little stumpy 2-year-old legs. Streets of Rage 2 is RNG. Oh. It's kind of like, yeah, how do you not land? How do you not land that? No. I mean, it's what makes the game so hard, but it's also what makes, like, it's what allows people to get really good at the game too. It's just, it's not the same. You do have to think on your feet. You gotta know what the enemies can do. You gotta know what your character can do. You gotta have really good timing. You gotta prioritize really well. You gotta understand, like, the mix match of enemies on screen and how they behave around each other, and yeah. You gotta know what a pirate is, you know? You gotta Richard Gere your way through stage 4 elevator. I'm getting I'm getting old. I've been old. Yeah, I'm one of the older people like in the community. I'm one of the older players. Yes, yes, we all technically are getting older. Every second. Yeah, me too, Sargo. I'm 43. I can't do it. Can't do what? Whatever it is, I assure you, I can do it. Do I feel old? I don't know. You know. It's hard to tell because I feel like there's like the older I get, the more responsibilities I have, and therefore the less like I can put into the extracurricular stuff I'm doing. Like this. This is like an extracurricular, you know? Whereas like when I was younger... What? Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Do I groan when picking things up? Yes. I do groan when picking things up. But I've been doing that for a long, long time. I'm not the most flexible of people, so it's not easy for me to like... I can't like touch my toes or anything like that, you know? Like when I don't bend my knees. And like, I don't think I've ever been able to do it. Yeah, we go picking things up. You're old. Yep. Yep. OMD locomotion. You're 430 pounds. You're 430 pounds, and you can touch your toes straight-legged. What? How does that even work? I don't even understand. I don't understand how you can do it. Yeah. Well, flexibility doesn't have anything to do with like your body weight. I don't think. And you're 45. Yeah. I know. Well, it's like I can't 90 my wrist. You know, like that's it, and that hurts. That's it. Like I can put pressure on it, but like I can't. You know what I mean? Like I don't. It's not like a what's it called? It's like I am extremely unflexible to a degree that it's probably like some weird genetic anomaly that I have. Or I just have outlandishly tight tendons or something. I don't really know what it is. But my ankles are kind of like the same way. And I've even worked on it too. I've worked on like my flexibility. I've taken like yoga and tried to work on my flexibility. And yeah, so basically, anyone who's ever seen me is like, did you break it at some point? I'm like, nope. It's both wrists. Both wrists, both ankles are like that. Look at Mr. Vardis. Mr. Vartan, sorry. I said it wrong. Your right wrist is messed up from punching the walls? Oh, yeah, you don't want to be doing that. Oh. Kev the Galaxy Bender, how it goes? Yeah, yeah, as far as like balding goes, that's like, yeah, another thing too, where like some people will start balding like in their teens, and some people will start bald, you know, whatever, their hair will just be thinning over time. My hair's been thinning. Yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, I think I'll probably have to start doing a different hairstyle, like, you know, in a year or two. Hopefully, if I have that long. You never really know, but yeah. It's just one of those things. It's like some people are in their like 90s and they still have like a really thick head of hair. So it's just genetic. Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see how tired I am today. You experienced hair loss this year due to severe stress, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if my hair loss is, because I know like alopecia runs in my family. Like there's people that just end up like kind of losing pretty much all their hair. So I don't know if I have that. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm losing hair due to stress. Anyway, not a lot you can do about it, you know? Sometimes you're just stressed. Yeah. I don't know. Max, yeah, Max from the cover art to the game actually suffered from reverse hair loss. He's like, all of a sudden he turned into like the Wolf Man, you know, and just grew a full head of hair. But yeah, COVID as well. I feel like I started losing hair like when I got COVID. I got COVID and definitely noticed like my hair thinning. But anyway, I feel like that's always a good solution, though. Just for everything. We should just be blaming COVID for everything, you know. Yeah, it's not because I'm getting older. Because of that COVID stuff. Taking biotin? Yeah. How's the biotin working for you? Half of winning at life is not caring. Sargo, what are you talking about? Yeah. Well, you can be in a stressful situation where there's not a whole lot you can do about it. You're just in the situation. Doesn't mean you're always going to be in it, or that you want to be in it, or that you would choose to be in it, but you're just in it. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I mean, the trick, I guess, is to just not, like, worry about something you don't have any control over. Just take care of business as best you can. Like, if I'm stressed, I don't worry about the fact that I'm stressed. I'm like, well, if I'm stressed, I'm supposed to be stressed. I'm probably in a stressful situation. Whatever. Eventually, things will get less stressful as I kind of, like, figure out how to deal with it better. COVID, that's just it. Yeah, COVID caused your rent to be late. Yeah. It wasn't me, it was the COVID. Made your nails go smooth? Yeah. I'm taking, I take some, like, collagen powder, and I've been doing that for about over 3 months, and I haven't noticed anything at all. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll switch to something like biotin and see if that starts doing it. See if my hair starts thickening. Yeah, that's just it. If you lose sword on 7 elevator, it usually means game over, but it doesn't always mean game over. So you should always still just keep going for it. Because one day when you lose sword on 7 elevator, you're actually going to get through 7 elevator. Oh, jeez. Why am I completely lost track of what I'm doing? Okay. Yeah, we may have a brain dead stream today, everybody. Sorry. Whew. I mean, I killed the attempt because I lost track of where I was in the universe. I couldn't remember what, like, section I was on. How's it going, X Alex? William 5 million, what's up? Yeah, you don't really ever want to give up till it's over, and you'd be surprised, like, the situations you can carve your way through when you just don't give up. Like, you don't allow yourself to give up. You're just determined to get through it, and you'll, like, there's just that weird part of your brain that's like, dude, like, it's over. Like, just quit. And when you don't actually do that, sometimes you actually power through, and it's really crazy. I would be like John Cena and give, it's over, yeah. Yeah, if you can improv, it really is to your advantage. Straight remake you got through stage 5 ninja section using it, yeah, with max with a tapple of health, yeah. Yeah, those tapples. The tapple of health those are the scary moments. When it's just like, a guy can just come over and just like, pop, you're toast. This is great. You can also do a really bad job and not make it through stage 1 because you're playing so horribly. That's also a factor too. Yeah, it's actually a weird ratio, because if you don't have the skill, and you get 100% luck, you'll lose. Does that make sense? If you get the best setup in the world on 7 elevator, in this game, and you don't have the skill to pull it off, you will still lose horribly. So it's like, it's 100% skill, but even with 100% skill, sometimes the luck can be so bad you can't get through it no matter what you do. It's yeah, I don't know how to even like compare what the skill versus luck ratio would be. Ooh. Yeah, it's like you do need luck. Thanks, Bad Banana Bad. Yeah. Oh. Oh, ballerina kick in the face. Yeah, you need a... Oh. If 100% skill worked, it would have been done months ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird thing. It is a weird thing, though. The more skill you have, though, the less luck you need. So it's like, you can't really ever get to like that 100% skill mark in this game. Jeez. Oh, I am not even awake today. Skate is 10 out of 10 skill, 10 out of 10 luck. Yeah. And you still will lose. You still lose. What? Yeah, if it finished months ago, I wouldn't have gotten a chance to watch that Jonas Brothers Christmas movie. A very Jonas Christmas, guys. They ended up playing one of the, I think it was one of the Jonas Brothers songs, and I was like, hey, I actually recognize this song. I didn't even know I knew, like, a Jonas Brothers song. I can't tell you what the song was, but it was there. It's like, wait a second. Yeah, the Home Alone sing-along thing. Was that a real thing, or is that a joke? Because I was like, this is like, I can't believe no one's done this yet. They haven't made Home Alone on Broadway. I mean, they made like a Back to the Future like Broadway musical. They could do that with any of the movies. Star Wars the musical, you know? We could even come up with songs for it. Something like the pain in my hand is nothing compared to the pain in my heart, you know? Because he just found out that Darth Vader's his father. I just found my father, you know? I accidentally kissed my sister. What? Macaulay Culkin wants to make a Home Alone 3? Does he realize that he's not going to be home alone anymore when he's an adult? You know what I mean? Macaulay, you're like 45 years old. You're not home alone anymore, okay? What? Oh my gosh, my parents left me home alone. Yeah, of course they left you home alone. Didn't he get, like, emancipated from his parents? Is that the right word for it? He basically, like, divorced his parents, right? So was he technically home alone after that? Ugh. Yeah, how would you do it? How would you do it? How's it going, Stained Glass? How would you do a Home Alone 3 with Macaulay Culkin? Would he be the dad now and he leaves his kid home alone? Is that what they're gonna go for? I think he should be home alone again, and Joe Pesci should come back. And this time, the robbers should win. What if he's breaking into Joe Pesci's house? Joe Pesci's reformed. Macaulay Culkin grows up, but his trauma from being a child has now caused him to become the thing that he most feared, which was like the home invader. And then he breaks into a house. It just so happens to be, by coincidence, one of the Wet Bandits' house. You know? And now Joe Pesci's the one setting up traps for him. Yeah, there was a Home Alone 3 and 4, yeah. But they were like straight to video, right? I don't think they made it into theaters. Oh, he wants his kids to be home alone and set up the traps. Yeah, I feel like, why don't we just make new original movies? Unless someone's passionate about making a third Home Alone movie, like they have a vision for this thing that they think is like amazing. It's probably just gonna be not great. Dancing Rick, there's 6 Home Alone movies. Are you serious? Jeez. Oh my gosh. No. You can't play this bad, dude. Wow, we got really close to having our first death on stage 3 ever. I don't know. I can't think of the last time I died on 3. How's it going, Tails? Oh, Trump was in Home Alone 2, that's right, yeah. Turbo, how's it going? Make Home Alone great again. Yes. Oh. Have you seen all the Home Alone movies, Turbo Nixter? All 6 of them? There we go. Only the first 2, yeah. Me too. There's nothing more fun than, like, really enjoying a movie and then finding out that it has sequels and then being horribly disappointed. Yeah, that was my Starship Troopers experience. I'm like, Starship Troopers is so great. There's a second one? Oh my gosh, get ready for more greatness. There's a third one? Oh no! The second one was so bad. How bad is the third one gonna be? Golden Axe, how's it going? You liked Home Alone 3? Okay. Is that like legit? I haven't seen it. Macaulay Culkin isn't in it, right? Somebody else? Get ready for Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, RoboCop 3. You know what movie was like good but a disappointment anyway? Was that Terminator, what was it called? Salvation? I don't remember. The one with Christian Bale in it. Where it was like, it's not a bad movie, it's okay, but it still is a disappointment. Spaceballs 2 is coming out, really? They've been talking about Spaceballs 2 coming out for so long. I'll believe it when I see it. The Search for More Money, is that what it's called? That's like a perfect name. There's more than one Land Before Time movie, oh. Yeah, that was a good one. When I was a kid, I remember really liking that Land Before Time movie. Wait, what? That's what they call it in Spaceballs 1? Oh. Is that what Yogurt calls it? You refuse to give a chance to Space Jam 2, yeah. How's it going, Noisy Boy? Yeah, a couple of days off of Christmas. Christmas Eve, tomorrow for me, so I'm not going to be on tomorrow night, there's just no way. I didn't know if I was going to be able to come on today, because I had, like, stuff I had to do today. I didn't know if I was going to be able to finish it all. So, but anyway, I am on today. More in body than in mind or spirit. We'll see what this 4 looks like. But I'm like I'm halfway here. The other half of me is like it's like I'm like a dolphin today where half my brain's asleep. You know how dolphins do that? They just put half their brain to sleep at a time. How come we can't do that? Like, do I really need a full brain, you know? Think about it. Do I even have a full brain to begin with? And like, how much would it hurt me to lose half of it? Pizza? The Hut? Quincy, how's it going? What am I talking about? I don't know. We were talking about Spaceballs 2. The Search for More Money. I think they should call it Spaceballs 3, The Search for Spaceballs 2. I thought that was like the best title I've heard. Oh. Jeez. Kojiro, how's it going? Oh my gosh. Well, Streets of Rage 2 was heavily influenced by Street Fighter 2, so... I know, who is even gonna be in Spaceballs 2? Wait, what? You're joking, Soch King. There's not 14 Land Before Time movies. Icy Manicotti. Oh, thank you. Yeah. See if we can get through this. RR Rulo, how goes? Yeah, no John Candy in Spaceballs 2. That's like, you know. For some reason I throw the guy, don't hit the Donovan, and then the Donovan uppercuts me afterwards. Like, what?
From this realm!
So King, thank you for the 120 bits in honor of getting through stage 4, I guess. Oh, that one's new? Yeah. There's still ones that people have never seen. Our Rulo. Yeah. Yeah. I have a couple hidden ones. I think I've got two. I've got two hidden ones that no one's like ever activated. Anyway, it'll happen eventually. Naturally over time, someone will randomly find it. $30x stage 4 equals 120. Yeah, that is true. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, yeah, you gotta unlock the code. You're doing a great job there. Just great. Ugh. Sloppy. Sloppy. A little too high in the Magapi as well. That's the problem I'm having today. I really am like almost half brain asleep. That's the way I feel. That's how dolphins do it. Don't you guys know this? Oh, yeah, it does have to do with Lucas. Soch King. Well, one of them does. It doesn't. No, 43 is not correct. None of them have to do with me. Again, with the dolphins. Yes, when dolphins sleep. Hold on. When dolphins sleep, they put half their brain to sleep. The other half of their brain has to stay awake because they can drown. Because they're air breathers. So they sleep with half their brain asleep and the other half of their brain awake so they can still like function. So what I'm saying is, why can't we do that? That seems pretty cool, you know? What do we need? We don't need both sides of our brain anyway. And then when you're like talking to someone and they're just like, you know, and you're like, oh, I think they're half asleep, that's why, you know. And there'd be like an excuse for it. Instead, now when we're half asleep, there's no excuse for it. I would like there to be an excuse. That's all I'm saying. Just like dolphins. Dolphins have an excuse. Grab break into a grab, okay. There we go. Giraffes only sleep 15 minutes a day? What? Is that because their brains are so small? Do animals with smaller brains sleep less, or? I wonder. I wonder if we have to sleep so much because our brain is so big. It's that darn brain of ours again. Yeah, don't sleep in a pool or a bathtub. That's how bad things happen. Shots on giraffes. What do the giraffes ever do to you, huh? Think it's easy having a neck that long? It's not. I don't know, just saying. If it wasn't for those long necks, nobody would care about giraffes. That's all I'm saying, okay? Everyone knows it. The weird thing is that they don't have any vocal cords, and you would think with like a neck like that, you could fit like 50 vocal cords in there, but they have no vocal cords. Makes no sense. Oh, what? Dress with yellow and polka dotted horses. Of course, people would love them if they were a necklace. Oh my gosh, Valeto, that's a totally good point. Yeah. Never mind, I'm totally wrong about it. You're right. People would love them. Yeah. They would just look like an interesting horse. Yeah. Also have 4 hearts to get that blood to their tiny brain. Do they really have 4 hearts? Jeez. Oh no. This is not good. I think I don't have any charges left in this sword. Which means I can't drop it on the big guy. Let me think that jerk. Gosh dang it. Come on, dude. Oh, come on, dude. Son of a gun! It's stupid Galzia, man. Like, did not put himself in a position where I could hit him. Whatever. Just dumb playing. Dumb playing on my part. For some reason the giraffes. It's all about the giraffes. Yes. Yeah, I should have done that and been just fine doing that. Shouldn't have lost the sword. Man, you suck, Blaze. Yeah, she sucks. Yeah. If I had a bigger neck, I wouldn't have 4 hearts, and I would just keel over. I wouldn't be able to handle it. Oh man, a giraffe knife Galzia would be the funniest, though. One-third ninja, how goes? Oh man. Yeah, why do giraffes fight each other with their neck? Why would they even do that? It just doesn't even seem efficient. Like, why don't you kick? Just kick, guys. Oh, a giraffe versus Vihilitz. I gotta give it to the giraffe. Damon the Brew. Because I think the giraffe neck fighting would come into play there. And I feel like Vihilitz, although Vihilitz is a neck fighter, Vihilitz is probably not used to fighting other neck fighters. Think about that one. Oh. Whereas a giraffe is highly trained in the art of neck fighting against other neck fighters. A giraffe is highly trained in the art of war. What's that guy say? What's that guy say in Braveheart? I'm skilled in military tactics. Oh, yeah, it gets thrown out the window. It's thrown out the window. Oh my gosh. That really makes you never want to talk to that king, I'll tell you that much. You don't talk to the king in Braveheart, okay? Yeah, well, it's like, how big is Vahilit's brain, you know? Like, is Vahilit's all that much smarter? I haven't watched Redline, no. I watched Zero Effect. That's the movie that I watched on Sunday with Ben Stiller and Phil Pullman. Does Redline have a dub that's good, or do you have to watch it in Japanese because it's a Japanese movie? I usually don't. I usually kind of like don't ask for movies with subtitles because I don't want to read subtitles. It's on YouTube with a good dub. It's high quality. Really? Okay. You talking about like free version on YouTube? What? Well, if someone wants to DM me the link, it looks cool. I'll tell you that much. All I see is One Piece getting thrown in to the mix. Oh my gosh. 8-hour-long episodes. What do you mean One Piece is 8-hour-long episodes? Oh, you talking about One Piece, the live version? Just, so what I think of this one third ninja? It's gonna be like a troll thing. I'm gonna open it up. 1/3 ninja. It's gonna be like Rebecca Black's Friday. That was my go-to troll move for people. You know, when you're like sending your friends like some funny video or something like that. I used to always be like, you guys gotta see this video. I used to always send Rebecca Black's Friday. I sent it so much that my friends memorized they had the like URL code memorized. They knew it by sight. They're like, that's the thing. And then I had to start finding like alternate ones that I could send where they didn't know the URL. But yeah, I was doing that before there was like the that Never Gonna Give You Up song, you know? I was doing Rebecca Black's Friday to people. Rebecca Black, really? She's got some good ones now? Everybody's Russian. I'm glad she's still doing her thing. I thought, because the internet was kind of like this wild, wild west place where like everyone just trolled each other, and it was the meanest place on the planet. It was really cool, but the internet was like really mean before. And then Rebecca Black came out with her like Friday song, and everyone just trashed it. And I was like, I think she's like, I don't know, like 13 or 14 or something like that. And I was like, dude, people are being really mean to a kid. And I thought that was gonna like wake everybody up. Like, oh, you know, maybe we should like chill a little bit, you know, before we start just bum rushing in to like the mob mentality just like kicked in. But anyway, of course nobody learned anything from it. It's you know, humanity's doomed. We're just too unsophisticated of a species. No wonder why the aliens don't like come out and contact us, you know? Yeah, it was just like one of those like things where, you know, your parents would pay like, oh, they'd pay money and then you could like kind of like make your own music video. Like a cool little thing to do. And it just blew up on the internet. How crazy is that? But it blew up like in the worst way possible. Yeah, but anyway, I think it's cool that she still does stuff though, because I don't think I would have ever gone back on the internet ever again after that if that was me. Trust Rebecca Black got a okay. Yeah, I'm so not gonna be able to remember that. I need an official like DM person who just DMs me all the like. Ooh. Yeah, it's because we have. Yeah, have you watched One Piece? No. Well, then I'm not visiting your planet. Oh my gosh, you aliens are such jerks. Well, in Star Trek, there was like criteria that like a planet had to meet before the aliens would come and visit them. And I think one of them was like they needed like a universal government. Because then it's like you're not going to just one country, which is going to alienate the other countries and make them mad. Like right now, we like have all these different countries, so it's like, what country would the aliens like visit if they were to visit? And if they did come to one country, all the other countries would be mad that they came to this one, whatever country that is, and not to like to their country or to like the country that they wanted them to come visit. And then I think warp drive, they need to have like a warp drive engine or something like that, but I don't. Yeah, warp capabilities was another one, yeah. They'll come to multiple countries like in Arrival. Yeah, well still though, it's like you're still going to be leaving certain countries out, and that can inevitably cause war. And if you're like an advanced civilization, the last thing you're going to want to do is like, unless you're the one causing the war, you're not going to want to actually cause wars. Unless they're already here and they're like lizard people or something, you know? Shape-shifting lizard people. Is that what it is? The giraffes. The giraffes. Yeah. Yes, if aliens arrived as an American, I can honestly say if aliens arrived and they didn't come to America, I'd be like, what the heck, dude? What, you think some other country's better than us? You think you're better than us? Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The Americans would take it way, way hard. The Americans would be such big crybabies about it that the aliens would almost have to visit America just to not have America be a bunch of crybabies about it. You think other countries are better than, than the U.S.? I mean, every country's probably like great in their own way. You know. But it's like, yeah, you probably can't even judge a country until after it's like fallen. Like now we can kind of look back at like, you know, the Greeks or the Romans or like the Persian Empire or just all these different, the Ottoman Empire, all these different like groups and like kind of be like more objective about like the good stuff and the bad stuff and how much progress they made or how much destruction they caused, that kind of stuff. But like while you're in it, it's kind of like, well, it's hard to really like, yeah, get a good grasp on like a civilization. America's #1 in prison population, adults that believe in angels? Is that what we're going with? Angels? Does it have the highest Christian population? Because a lot of Christians believe in like angels. You would, yeah, if you were an alien, you would intentionally not visit USA just to mess with the USA. Yes. Yeah, Trump would be showing them like Trump Tower. Look at this tower. They're like, are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Yeah, with how like much more advanced they are, they wouldn't care about any of that stuff probably. I don't know. Maybe they would love that stuff. Who knows? Maybe they're like, golf? This is the coolest. How come we couldn't come up with a cool sport like this? Aliens all breaking the club, throwing it like Billy Madison. Wait, Happy Gilmore. Okay, wrong movie. Yeah, Soch King. Yeah, Soch King brings the aliens. I would just show them episodes of Star Trek so they could just be like, what? It feels so hokey to them. I know. That's another thing too, like, yeah, would they be Would they even have like hands like we do, where they could even play a video game? It makes me wonder if it's required. It might be required. To a certain degree. Like, you may need to be bipedal, where you have like your hands free to some degree, and you may need to have some form of like dexterity in those hands. You know, you have to have something that maybe can like grab onto something or manipulate things. Because you have to be able to build stuff to make technology. Like, is there anything we can actually do? Can you build something without having, yeah, some form of like dexterous like appendages? I mean, it'd have to be like maybe an octopus, a really intelligent octopus could probably do some of the stuff that we can do. Could probably build some of the stuff we build. With their hot dog fingers. Crows use tools. Yeah. You know, could a crow ever, though, with what it physically has available to it, could it ever build, like, a spear? Or is that just something that's too complicated to build without having, like, something like this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, not only do you need to have the intelligence, but you also need to have, like, the physical tool that's capable of building something that speeds up your rate of kill, so that like you then have more free time. Because that's really all technology is doing, is it's just speeding things up. You know, like domesticating a horse is just speeding up travel, and building a like automobile is just speeding up travel even further. And then an airplane speeds up travel even further. And it's like the same thing with like, you know, like making a knife speeds up your rate of kill. And then making a spear speeds it up even further. And then making a bow speeds it up even further. And then making a gun speeds it up even further. So that's like really all you're doing with technology. You're just making stuff faster and faster. The rate at which you can do something just becomes like infinitely faster. But could you build any of that stuff if you don't have a hand to do it with? Crows drop walnuts on the road for cars to run over and open. Yeah, I know. Crows do some really cool stuff. Is it crows or ravens, or are they the same thing? Crows come back from the dead and they fight crime. I'm gonna lose. That's a good one. Aluhis, thank you. How do you know? How's it going? Crows and ravens are both corvids, so they're Corvid-19s, so they're like the same type of bird. They're the same type of bird. They're different what? Breeds or different species? But yeah, they're the same basic type of bird. Nah. Okay. Not good. Oh, the chat's going insane with funny stuff, yeah. Wait, what? Ravens can speak in human language? I wonder what we have around my place. What is it like in LA? Does LA have I thought LA had ravens and they didn't have crows. Real scientific distinction. Yeah, the small ravens imitating the crow. Oh, the crows just aren't falling for it. Torque hammer, how it goes? Oh, jeez. See how we do. Get through 4, then I fail on 5. It's like ridiculous. Yep. But in my defense, I did make a lasagna today, along with doing some other stuff as well. I don't know. There's probably somebody out there who finds the holidays relaxing. I'm just not one of them. I end up having like all this extra stuff to do during the holidays. Terrible. Yeah, I'm playing really bad. It's my fault. It's my fault, everybody. Let's see if I can do something here. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be on tomorrow, so. But yeah, it's not even really so much about like taking a break. It's more like there's just going to be days where you're not 100%. Our Rulo. Thank you for the 777 pits. Merry Christmas, everybody. I don't know if I'm going to be on Christmas, though. Yeah, when you have diarrhea, you're a little off. Everyone's a little off when they have diarrhea. You know. I still, you know, try and do my best. But under those circumstances, I don't think anyone can blame you. Yeah, right now I've got like diarrhea brain, which isn't technically diarrhea, it's just... Yeah. I know, I hope it reaches 7 too. I'll try. I'll try. But yeah, supposedly your like decision making gets diminished as the day goes on, because you know, you can only make so many decisions in a day, I guess, before like diminishing returns kicks in and you start having trouble making decisions. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it sounds true, and that's what matters. But yeah, there's a lot of decision making in this game. Oh, jeez, yeah. For those of you who don't know, TJ from PA got No Death Axle yesterday. For those of you who don't know. So, yeah. It's up on his YouTube channel. If you want to link your YouTube channel, TJ, you can, just in case anyone, like, missed it or doesn't know, and they want to watch the video. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, link it here in chat, TJ, yeah. But then, yeah, so people can jump in and they can watch it and stuff. But yeah, really is, it's like must watch. It's a must watch. Super crazy. Third person to get it. I mean, one of the baddest sevens ever ran. Good stuff. Come on. Oh. Whew. Are you gonna continue no deathing, TJ, or are you gonna take a little bit of a break? I feel like after I did Axel, I wished I took a little bit longer of a break before I jumped into Max. I think I jumped into Max a little bit too early after I got to no death Axel, but that was just me. Grab the turkey. Okay. Oh yeah, the Fails of Rage, yeah. That was a long time ago now, yeah. Yeah, I might take a short break, play some other stuff, but we'll see, yeah. Yeah, I just gotta feel it out. Let's go, Noob Shiva. The runs have been rough tonight, Noob Shiva. I think we're on attempt 4. Attempt 1 failed on 4, I think. Attempt 2 failed on 5 at the boss because I didn't have. Ended up losing sword on boss. Yeah, that one was bad. Attempt 3 failed on 4, and I think this is my attempt 4 right now. So I'm hoping this one goes to 7. We'll just take it long. Same thing happened yesterday, where like I just was failing like non-stop. And then my last attempt actually went all the way into 8. I mean, I've gotten through 7 elevator 5 times now, so it's happening like once a week basically that I'm getting through 7 elevator, no death. And then I'm failing on 8, so one of these runs I'll have a good 8. I'm just not having good 8s so far. But yeah. Yeah, but I had a no death 7 elevator on day 120, and then yesterday was day 123 and I had a no death 7 elevator, so you know, did like, you know, 3 days of each other. 3 stream days, I should say. That's the only thing that matters, is the stream days, by the way. Oh jeez. um, nail. So on the elevator, I didn't have a good barbin section, but I made it through the barbin section, and then I got to the nail section, and nail just took me to town. Oh, there goes my apple. Yeah, the back to back no death runs. That would have been hilarious. Here's how we lose on 2. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 1/3 Ninja, yeah. The aliens show up in Russia, yeah. Yeah, the no death. Yeah, back to back no death 7 elevators. Oh. Yeah, we've never been in a position where something like that could even happen. Where like 2 people are even going for like a no death at the same time. Your wife's wondering what the chat's for? I don't even know what the chat's for. Like, what is it that we're talking about? Or like, why is there a chat? If there wasn't a chat, we couldn't have intellectual conversations about Russian giraffe aliens. What? Oh. Yeah, I mean, eventually I'll get the Blaze. I wonder who's going to be... Yeah, I know. Turbo Nexter. I think Turbo Nexter's probably going to be the 4th. Yeah, this is the Richard Gere fan club. Tell it it's a Richard Gere fan club. We're a Richard Gere fan club. Have you ever seen the movie First Night? We basically follow the philosophies of Lancelot in that movie. That's the gist of it. It's kind of like a religion. Yeah, tell her that it won't creep her out at all. Wait, you doing what? What do you mean it's a religion? Yeah. Yeah, we basically just don't care if we live or die. Yeah, like Richard Gere from First Night. That's, it's not a big deal. Ooh. Kenny the Creator's got the friend duel going there. The friend duel. Rod Armor, how it goes? Does Richard Gere religion include the legend of the gerbil? First of all, that is not a true story, okay? I don't know where that came from, but I guess like I think Richard Gere took like a gerbil into like a veterinary office. Other than there was like just some weird story that came out about like how that happens, I don't even know. What's up, it's Etsy? Yeah, is the gerbil story heresy? I don't know if I'd go that far. Say that it's heresy. I mean, you will be burned at the stake for mentioning it, but I don't know if I'd say it's heresy. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see if I can get past this part here. This section would actually be a lot tougher if you didn't have Turkey coming up right afterwards. But because there's Turkey, like, you don't really have to worry about health or any of that stuff. You're just kind of blowing through. Whew. Yeah, the Jack section with the two Electras is... It's kind of like a little bit of a step up in difficulty. But yeah, the first huge step up in difficulty is the 4 elevator. What? The Jack Electra bit? Yeah, I mean, on 2 you fight 2 jets at the end of 2. Unless we're not counting boss battles. But yeah, going up against the Jack and the 2 Electras is kind of like the first time you're really fighting like 2 kind of like higher tier mobs. Yeah, and in 2 in the van, the bikers are kind of like a step up from maybe like Donovan, but Jack and Electra are like technically mini bosses, since the first time you fight them they have iframes on get up. No, you can spawn... I think you can spawn all 3 of them solo. You can spawn the Jack by himself. And you can spawn the Electras by themselves too. I'm pretty sure. I just never do it because, you know. I gotta show off. It's pretty tight. But you can spawn them all by themselves. Doronal, how's it going? What's up, A1 Major? with the Richard gears going. Getting ready. I'm getting ready. See if I can get through 4 elevator. My gosh. This has been like... Ugh. These have been the kind of runs where it's like you almost... you start thinking about retiring, you know? These runs. You excited for the big day on Thursday? For what? Christmas? Not really. Yeah. It'll be, you know, it'll be okay. I'll probably... Christmas is like a little bit quieter for me. Christmas Eve is kind of like the big one, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow's kind of the bigger day for me. Yeah, on Christmas I'll probably just see my grandma, take my folks over, we'll go see my grandma then, and that's probably going to be about it. Everyone's gonna be scrambling in the store tomorrow. Oh my gosh, why would they do it? Oh man, could you imagine being that late on stuff that you're still like going to the store on Christmas Eve trying to get like stuff done? Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Well, like my brothers and sisters, they end up having like multiple families they have to see, so it's like they come and see like, you know, this side of the family like on Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day is kind of like opening presents with their kids and their family. And then Christmas afternoon is usually like the in-laws. They'll go over to like their in-laws and see them. But yeah, because it's just like, you're just trying to see everybody on the holidays. And if sometimes you end up having like 4 different families you have to go visit. Mm-hmm. Good take rules, how it goes. Okay. We got 2-4. We gotta redeem ourselves on 5 here. Mr. Demonic, how it goes? Get, get out of here, A1 Major. Fight all jets at once. Yes. Otherwise, you are a coward. Oh, what? Yeah, what's the big deal? What, are you yellow or something? So, is it already Christmas over there, A1 Major? In Australia? How many days ahead is Australia? Is it like 4 days ahead? It's the 24th, 5:30 p.m. Wow, it's actually not that far off. Yeah. You're about 6.5 hours off of it. Wait, how is it 5:30 p.m.? It's 11:08 for me. What are you, Are you also a half an hour ahead? That doesn't make any sense. I'm in the middle of the country. So wait, you're in the middle of the... This doesn't... Just because you tell me it doesn't mean that I'm gonna understand it or remember it. Okay? This whole time thing is very complicated for me. You're in a half-hour time zone? How many times have we had this conversation? Have we had this conversation before and I get flipped out every single time? Duh, this can't be true. Are you joking? This is no. You're not. It's not. It's not. It is not. You're joking. You're being serious? We've already had this conversation? What? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. This is weird. Oh, wow. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I guess I did know it. I just don't remember that I knew it. You remember it, Rod Armor. Oh, I keep telling people I don't have a good memory, and then every time my bad memory shows up, people are amazed that I have a bad memory. This is why I didn't do very good at school, everybody. There's certain things I just do not retain very well. It's 1:65 a.m. where I'm at right now. What? That's not a real thing, is it? You guys are now tripping me out. Maybe they have a Victor Soria. They have a bad memory. You have a bad memory. It's not that they have a bad memory of it. It's that they can't believe my memory's that bad. That's what it is. Like, trust me, I went through school like this, with teachers being like, I can't believe you're not, like, there's no way that you're trying. There's just no way you're trying. And I'm like, I just don't remember it, like anything. Yeah, no, it's so bad where, like, when I'm building controllers, I'll come across the exact same problem multiple times. And like, if it takes me, like, 3 days to find the solution to the problem the first time, the second time, it'll take me 3 days to find the solution to the problem. Because I totally forgot that I already found the solution to the problem. So it's not even, like, pain. Not even pain actually, like, activates, like, my memory. Because normally, like, pain activates people's memory really well. The pain of, like, going through, like, days of trying to, like, problem solve something doesn't actually activate, like, whatever part of the brain I'm supposed to be storing stuff in. It just isn't there. But anyway. Oh, all brain power. Yeah, that's it. I didn't used to, I didn't actually used to have everything memorized in the game either, like the enemy spawn points or pull points or any of that stuff. I used to just wing it. I wouldn't really even know what was coming up like next. It wasn't until I started doing like 9+s that I was like, oh, I gotta actually start memorizing this stuff because it's gonna like basically take my game to the next level. And then once I started doing no deaths, I had to like once again really start knowing this stuff and learning this stuff. But yeah, it wasn't easy for me. It's not my strong point. I'm so tempted to just start having the exact same conversation with A1 Major and then just be completely baffled by the weird half-hour time difference thing all over again. Someone called me a Winnie Hut Jr. Winnie Hut Jr. Winnie from the Wonder Years? Winnie Cooper, that was her name. Okay. Hut. Where'd the hut come from? Really? You remember almost everything, A1 Major? How many times have we had this conversation? Oh man. Winnie Hut Jr. from SpongeBob. Oh, so not Winnie, Weenie. Like a weenie. This conversation, I mean, this is only the third time, yeah. Gosh. Thrilling. It must be thrilling for you, A1 Major. I have to have the same conversation to have to explain the exact same stuff. Oh my gosh. It's fun for me because it's fresh, you know? That's the fun part. The fun part of not having a good memory is that some stuff gets to be like super fresh, you know, because you don't remember it. And you're just like it's like hearing it for the first time all over again. It's awesome. Sounds like Memento, yeah. It's not with everything. It's mainly like my symbol recognition is almost non-existent. So like if I see like, you know, a triangle with like an arrow through it, and then you're like, okay, like you take it away and you're like, all right, now like draw the triangle with the arrow through it. I might not be able to do it. Like I might not remember which way the arrow was facing, or what kind of triangle it was, or if it was a triangle or a box, or you know, maybe it was a circle. I don't really know. But yeah, but that's the main thing. And then all that's kind of stuff though links into a lot of stuff though, because like your ability to remember like, you know, letters and numbers and names and dates and all that stuff is like heavily tied into your ability to like see like a symbol and then have it like burned into your brain, and I just am not able to do that. So as I've gotten older, I've gotten better at it, but I'm probably not using the same part of my brain to like store stuff that most people are naturally using. I'm probably using like a different part of my brain because that the natural part where most people just have it, I probably don't even really have that. Like it's just non-existent. Instead, all that's there is Streets of Rage 2. That's it. It's just the Streets of Rage 2 brain there instead. It's just a blast processor in my brain. Oh, it looks like where most people are storing their ability to remember like letters and numbers. You just have a blast processor. It's just that's there, and then just, you know, a hard drive just filled with the Sega Genesis commercials with people just like, what? Like getting blown away by stuff. Sonic running real fast. Yeah, well, repetition helps. If you do enough repetition, like, stuff will start to get stored. Your brain will like figure out ways of solving problems. XTV, yeah. Those were some nice pirates. Yeah. See, there's the luck element of the game where, like, if the ninjas cooperate, it's a super simple section. Mm-hmm. Smooth. Too smooth. See if we can go to 7. See what 7 even looks like. I kind of wish I wasn't like doing like, you know. Well, I wish I was doing a good job on all the runs and not just the last run of the day. Yeah, it's true. But I'm greedy and I want all my runs to go to 7. That's the issue that I'm facing. Why is 6 afraid of 7? I feel like this joke comes up like really often. 7 as a hook for a hand. What? We go 7. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I should have grabbed it earlier. If I did grab it earlier, though, people would have been like, you should have grabbed it later. So, you know, that's what it is. Yeah, you're either going to grab it a little bit early, or you're going to risk the fact that, like, you're going to lose, like, a quarter health just by getting thrown and, like, tossed, and you can't ever get to it. Yeah, there's not a lot you can do about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be on tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be on Christmas, which is like 2 days from now. Yeah, if I can be on Christmas, I probably will be on, though. And then I don't know if I'll be on the day after Christmas. It's kind of like the gauntlet that happens. Christmas Eve, Christmas, and then it's my mom's birthday, so it's a gauntlet. Just like in First Night, how there's a gauntlet that Lancelot goes through. You ever heard of First Night? Have I mentioned this movie before? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. We'll Haha's playing some Streets 4. No, is it New Era? It looks like Haha's playing some New Era Blaze. Mm-hmm. Yeah, have a good Christmas, everybody. If I don't see you, if I do see you, then, you know. Anyway, everyone jump in. We'll keep the raids going. Jumping for Haha. We're going to keep the raids going. Doing some Street Raids 2 New Era with Blaze.